We planned once-in-a-life road trip, driving all the way from Toronto to Jasper, driving across Canada from east to west, covering over 3,500 kilometers in our Tesla, from forests and lakes to wide open prairies, and then finally the mountains.
We did our whole trip in the Tesla, all electric, no gas, no flights.
Just superchargers. So our road trip started in Toronto GTA, heading towards north through Ontario's rugged landscapes with our first stop in a quiet town of Wawa. We continued west and made it to Winnipeg, Manitoba, marking our entry into the prairies. From there, we rolled into Alberta through Medicine Hat and soon reached the stunning mountain towns of Banff and Jasper, surrounded by the Rockies. It was nature at its finest on our way back east. We passed through Saskatchewan, then re-entered Manitoba with a stop in Winnipeg. From Winnipeg, we took a stop at Thunder Bay, and our next halt was Sault Ste. Marie. And after a night's halt at Sault Ste. Marie, we headed towards home. Thousands of kilometers, unforgettable views, and our journey across the heart of Canada. We left home around 9 o'clock in the morning. Our first charging stop was in Sudbury. The skies were stunning and it was a beautiful sunny day. We found a nice Indian restaurant in Sudbury and decided to grab some quick lunch. So after we had lunch, it was time to charge our car. We charged our car for around 20 minutes and then headed towards our next charging station, which was in Sault Ste. Marie. We reached Sault Ste. Marie in about 2 hours and then straight headed towards the charging stop. This is our one of the longer hauls where we are charging our car. Our final destination for day one is Wawa. We are taking a night halt at Wawa and we start day 2 of our journey tomorrow in the morning, and that's gonna be the longest stretch of our journey. I think we'll have to drive around 15 to 16 hours. Today we started around 9 a.m. in the morning and it's around 6:15 and we still have good 250 kilometers more to cover. We also plan on halting at a restaurant to have dinner, so that when we reach the hotel, we just have to wind down, sleep, and wake up tomorrow fresh.
We covered approximately 700 kilometers, I would say,
Yeah.
by now. Super tired. What's keeping us going is the energy and coffee. Finally, the last charging stop for the day.
Yeah, last charging stop. All this way, there were many charging stops, but then we planned our journey in a way that we have to make least amount of halts and stoppages. We've got 2 more full days of travel and we reach Banff on the 4th day morning, right?
So that's going to be 3 days.
Yeah, 3 complete days. He found actually a really nice Indian restaurant before we actually enter Wawa, because I checked, Wawa has no Indian restaurants. It has really less restaurants overall because it's a really small place.
And our palates are largely cater to
Yeah.
we cater to Indian food,
Yeah.
or Indian food caters to us rather.
Our car has still 30 minutes to charge and we really wanted to go grab some coffee because we still have 250 kilometers or 230 kilometers, I'm not sure. And I hope you guys have seen this big water tower. Looks really nice. Car is being charged and I think here somewhere there's a Starbucks. Starbucks wasn't there. So after we charged our car, we drove to a nearby cafe to grab some coffee because coffee is the only thing that kept us going. Weather kept changing all the way. It started from being sunny, then it was raining throughout, and then it was very foggy. We reached Wawa, but before we went to our hotel, we wanted to grab some dinner. We stopped by this restaurant which was inside a resort kind of a place. It also served Indian food. We didn't see this resort earlier online, but it seemed like a really nice property. I wish we would have stayed here for the night. We had dinner and then it was time to leave. I think our hotel was 15 to 20 minutes drive from the restaurant or that resort. We checked into our hotel and this room had a beautiful, cozy, cabin-like feeling. It felt like a warm wooden cabin in the middle of the nature. As soon as we reached the hotel, we were so tired that we crashed and went straight to sleep. Alright, this is day 2 of our trip. It is 6:50 right now. We've just checked out of our motel, which was in Wawa. Today we are heading towards Winnipeg. That's gonna be like, what, 15-hour journey from here?
With our charging, probably it's about 1164 kilometers to be precise.
Wow. Plan is to kind of make less stops, and that's why we wanted to leave really early today. We were ready by 6:30 in the morning and we were able to check out from the hotel at around 6:50. We are here at the charging stop having our coffee.
In Wawa.
In Wawa. It rained all night yesterday, all day as well. And in Wawa we see these huge Canadian goose. Their statues, like huge.
And
we saw one there as well. It's already a little cold. I'm wearing my jacket and I'm glad I carried my jacket. Toronto is 31 degrees right now, but Wawa it's 13 degrees. Really pleasant weather. Looking forward to this long drive today, and I cannot wait to reach Winnipeg.
So the heart of Ontario is filled with a lot of mines or mining activities. Westdome mines, which is primarily gold mines. The office is right behind.
Oh really?
So
where?
Can you see the flag over there? It says Westdome. Obviously it's tilted, so you won't be able to see properly.
Yeah,
But that's actually a Westdome mine.
white, blue, yellow flag, right? Westdome,
Correct.
yeah, found it. So it's a gold mine? Gold mine.
Yeah, it's a gold mining company.
Oh.
Westdome Mines.
Oh, okay. We charged our car and then headed towards our next charging stop, which was in Terrace Bay. This stretch of the drive took us on the shores of Lake Superior. Winding roads, blue waters, and peaks of forests. Every turn felt like a painting. It was really foggy and the visibility dropped, but the view and the feel of driving on this road was so amazing. Northern Ontario is full of surprises. By the time we reached Tesla Supercharger, it was already sunny. We charged our car there for 20 minutes and then left for our next stop, which was in Dryden. Throughout the journey, many bugs stick to the front of the car. We keep a bug spray, so whenever we get a chance, we clean the windshield. And after charging and all the cleaning, we headed towards our next charging stop, which was in Prada. We charged our car in Prada for 10 minutes and straight headed towards Winnipeg. We reached Winnipeg, but before reaching our hotel, we decided to have dinner first. We went to this Indian restaurant called Copper Chimney. Winnipeg seemed like a really nice city with lots and lots of good places to eat. We had great dinner here, and once the dinner was done, we headed back straight to our hotel rooms because the plan was to leave next day early as well. So this is day 3. We are all set to leave. We are checking out of our hotel from Winnipeg. We had great breakfast and we are all set to leave. Today's last stop would be Medicine Hat, which is the final leg of our journey. So let's start. Let's go. Medicine Hat is in Alberta. Today we drove across 2 provinces, Manitoba and Saskatchewan. The landscape along the way was absolutely stunning. Endless skies, golden fields, and those iconic prairie views just go on forever. We made a few charging stops. It was in Portage La Prairie, then it was Whitewood, then Regina, and then finally Medicine Hat. Compared to the other 2 days, this leg of the journey was a bit easier, less driving, and more of soaking in the scenery. Weather has been so unpredictable that by the time we reached our next supercharger, it was raining. And by the way, look at this huge carrier. 30 minutes away from our hotel in Medicine Hat. We are so close to reaching Banff. We reached our hotel and as usual, we had our dinner and straight went to bed. Good part is that there was an EV charger at the property, so we charged our car and it saved us good 20 minutes. We left our hotel at around 11:30 in the morning, and finally the day is here when we reach Banff. Drive from Medicine Hat to Banff is so beautiful. The landscape kept changing. One moment it was rocky terrain and the next it opened up to a panoramic lake view. We even slowed down a few times just to kind of take it all in. And honestly, this part of the drive was one of the highlights of our road trip. Peaceful, raw, and incredibly Canadian. We reached Canmore and stopped by the Tesla Supercharger. Banff is half an hour drive from here. We again found an Indian restaurant and decided to grab lunch from there. We had already passed lunchtime, but there were other eating options as well. There was a Dairy Queen, there was Subway, there was Boston Pizza. So many options to choose from. Car charged, food is packed, and we headed towards Banff. We reached Banff and checked into our hotel. Banff is officially the most beautiful place I have ever seen in my life. It was an incredible road trip. But the journey isn't over yet. In the next vlogs, we'll take you through the breathtaking beauty of Banff and Jasper. Here's a little glimpse of what's coming next. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So see you in the next vlog. Bye.